Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about why TikTok is harmful to the disabled community. So I'm sorry that I don't have intro music at the moment. I have to figure it out because I keep getting copyright claimed on everything that I put up with music in it. So, and I don't know what song I was using before when I first started because I'm now using my gaming computer to edit and not the laptop. So I don't have access to that song anymore. So I had to find a new one that won't get copyright claimed. Also, I had COVID and I've been sick for the past 4 weeks, like really sick, and that's why I haven't been uploading for like the past month. So sorry about that. I'm gonna try to upload more regularly now. But anyway, so I wanted to talk about why TikTok is harmful to the disabled community. So on TikTok, there are some creators that actually have disabilities that are spreading awareness, and that is awesome. And then there are a lot more creators that are faking disorders and spreading misinformation, false information, and everything else. And they refuse to get diagnosed, and they say that they're self-diagnosed and being diagnosed is a privilege, and then they're speaking on the behalf of the community that they're pretending to be in. I'm not going to put videos of any of them as examples because I don't want to be the person to call someone out and be the reason that they get a ton of hate, but there are a lot of people doing it. The most famous one was Tic and Roses. She was pretending to have Tourette's until one of her family members actually went on Reddit and called her out for it. It's a really big issue because it's not just autism that's being faked either, or Tourette's. It's dissociative identity disorder, autism, Tourette's, seizures. I've seen people faking seizures, like ADHD, like literally anything. And it's really, really bad because it's like there's kids on TikTok and they think that if they do one thing, it means that they definitely have this disorder, and then they think they don't have to get a professional diagnosis to actually have the disorder. And the thing that a lot of people don't realize is the reason why you have to get a professional diagnosis is because a lot of things have overlapping symptoms. Like autism, for example, has overlapping symptoms with ADHD and sometimes PTSD. Like some of the symptoms of autism can also be some personality disorder traits. Like unless you see a professional, you cannot know whether or not you have a disorder. You can think you have one and wait till you see a professional to claim you have it, but you can't just go, oh, I relate to one of these symptoms, I must have it. Because it's like, just because you have the symptoms of something doesn't mean you have it. Like, for example, with autism, just because you don't understand jokes and sarcasm doesn't mean you have autism. It could mean that you just don't have humor. Like, it could mean you just don't understand jokes and sarcasm. It doesn't immediately mean you have autism. It's like, no. And then with Tourette's, that really makes me angry because the people who actually have Tourette's, their life is very painful. Like, their tics and everything is very painful sometimes. It's like, it's why do people fake these things? Like, and then the dissociative identity disorder, why would you fake that? Why would you want that? It's like, people who have that, which by the way is 1% of the population, so there's no way that all these teenagers have it. In order to get that, you have to go through extreme trauma at a young age. And you don't know you have it until you're professionally diagnosed, because your mind protects you from knowing that you have it. So, again, why would you want to pretend you have that? Even autism, why would you want to pretend you have autism? It's like, I don't get why these kids are pretending to have these things. Because as someone who has autism and chronic PTSD and avoidant personality disorder and panic disorder and anxiety, it's not fun. Like, all of my issues, they're not fun. I would gladly not have any of them if I could. But guess what? I can't, because I have all of them. But it's like, you can't self-diagnose. Like, I don't like TikTok because all they do is self-diagnose, and then they impersonate younger children into doing it too. And now there's just this whole thing where people my age, all the way down to people that are like 10 years old, are faking disorders, and it's ridiculous. It's literally ridiculous, and it's all for attention. It's so annoying to me. It's so annoying, because it's like there are so many other things you can do to get famous on TikTok or YouTube or whatever. You don't have to fake something. You could do whatever else. Like, it's not that hard. You can dance a bunch on TikTok and get famous. But no, people have to fake disabilities, and it's like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay at all. And it's a really big problem that's happening right now. And it really bothers me, and it really upsets me. And I hate when people go, oh, well, getting a diagnosis is a privilege. Like, no, it's not. If you actually have something, or your doctors speculate you have something, they're going to help you get that diagnosis. They're going to give you resources to get that diagnosis with the insurance you have. I am on state insurance. I am on the lowest form of insurance that exists. And guess what? I am still diagnosed. I am diagnosed with autism, a spectrum disorder. I am diagnosed with chronic PTSD. I'm diagnosed with avoidant personality disorder. I'm diagnosed with generalized anxiety. I'm diagnosed with insomnia, and I'm diagnosed with generalized anxiety. So you know what? It's like you can get diagnosed. You just don't want to, because then you'll be called out for faking, because professionals are taught to know when someone's faking. And that's the thing that most people don't understand. It's like, you can't self-diagnose. These people have to go to years and years and years of school. And you're telling me that you're smarter than these people who go to years and years and years of school? Like, no, you're not. And as for the people who keep saying that not all the information is on the internet, or there's more information on the internet than your doctors know. No, there's not. There is a book that they go by, and it was just updated in March of 2022. So, no. It's called the DSM-5 TR, text revised, because they added some things and they changed some things. One of those things being autism. They changed a little bit to make it more, like, clear on some of it, because some of the diagnostic things were confusing. But it's like, no. It's like, no. They literally go by a book that's made, and everyone in the world uses this one book to diagnose disorders. So, no. The people on TikTok who are pretending to have these disorders, saying that getting diagnosed is a privilege because not all doctors have enough information, they're just not getting diagnosed because they know they'll be called out. And they know that they don't actually have it. And it's a really big issue that's happening, and it's not okay. And it's hurting the disabled community, because then those same people who are faking it will act like they are a part of that community and talk on the behalf of the rest of the community. And it is annoying me, because they'll be like, for example, the people who fake autism, who are self-diagnosed and refuse to get an actual diagnosis, they'll say things that is very not true. Like, they'll say that, I can't think of an example. Oh yeah, they'll say like going like this with your wrist, like this, is a sign of autism. It's not. Normal people do that too. It's really not a sign of autism. That is not something that I was asked during either one of my evaluations when I was 13 or when I was 21. Neither one of those evaluations had that question in it. So no, it is not a characteristic of autism. It's or they'll say that it's not that they don't understand jokes, it's that they're not funny, which isn't true either, because as a legitimately diagnosed autistic person, I actually don't understand jokes. Like, yeah, I don't think they're funny, but I don't understand them. Like, I don't understand why they're funny. Like, I don't understand that it's a joke. I think it's serious. So it's like things like that. And then the people who are faking Tourette's are giving the people who actually have Tourette's really bad reputations. Because there was, for example, there was a girl who was on TikTok who was diagnosed with Tourette's when she was like 3 or 4 or something along those lines. And, like, her Tourette's is so bad. Sorry, I don't know why my phone did that. It's because it's charging properly. But her Tourette's is so bad that she can't use knives, she can't be around glass, she can't do anything like that, because the way her Tourette's work is it works in threes, and she can't control it or whatever. And people kept telling her that she was faking it. She went on the Dr. Phil show, and her parents and Dr. Phil confirmed that she actually does have it. And it's like, that's the other thing. It's like people who actually have disabilities are now getting fake claimed. Like people who are professionally diagnosed are getting fake claimed because of these people who are faking it and giving people the complete wrong idea of what a disability is. If you're not professionally diagnosed, you do not have a disability. You can't claim you have a disability if you're not professionally diagnosed. It's not okay to do at all. Like, if you are not professionally diagnosed, you should not be saying you have one, because you are not smarter than someone who went through years and years and years and years of school to diagnose people. And as for the people saying that they have autism who refuse to get diagnosed and are just self-diagnosing, it's a 4-hour test. So no. Those online tests should not even be a thing. They should not be a thing. Like, TikTok tells people to go take online tests, and then if they get it, that they can say that they have that disorder. And it's like, no. That's not how that works. Those online tests are not even part of the real diagnostic process. Like, they're really not. Like, sure, with the autism one, the RADS one is kind of, but it's not. It's different than the one that's online. It's a lot different than the one that's online. But it's like, no. Like, no. It just bothers me so much that people are going to this extent to fake disorders. And then when people call them out for it, they call them ableist, when in fact they're the ones being ableist for faking a disorder and spreading misinformation and getting people who actually have the disorder attacked. It's like, no. It's really annoying to me. It's not okay, and it really is annoying to me. But yeah, that is why I think TikTok is bad. And that is the problem I have with TikTok currently. People faking disorders for trends is the issue I have with TikTok currently. So, yeah. Alright, thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to upload more frequently now. And I'm going to be thinking of new ideas to do. And new types of things to do other than just talking and stuff. So yeah, alright, have a nice day. Bye.